The characters and events depicted in this podcast is for mere entertainment. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, or going through their third surgery is purely coincidental. Listen at your own risk.
Hey guys, all right. I'm super nervous right now. This is the pilot episode of our podcast, so just really nerve wracking.
Very exciting.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody, all our friends, all our coworkers, all our people, all our family for supporting us in this project that we've been working on for the past couple weeks now. Thank you so much for all the people who have supported and shared the posts that we've been putting on our pages, on Facebook and on Instagram.
Thank you, guys.
It's honestly, it's super exciting, and like it makes me so happy that you guys are also excited about it. So I just want to take this quick moment to thank you all. All right, Janet, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, guys. So welcome to the podcast. A lot of you guys already know us, or maybe know us. So we're very excited about this new episode of our life. LOL. Thanks to our friends, which are behind the cameras, helping us, supporting us.
We have a tiny audience today.
Yes, we have an audience of two.
Yes.
And like two more, so we have about four. Slightly on the other side.
Yes.
But anyways, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys the support. This is something very interesting for me and Andy. This is something that we've been talking about for a while, and now it just finally came into being real. So we're very excited about it, and let's have Andy just take it away. Andy's gonna be the one
Absolutely.
that's talking all the time, and then I'll just
All right. The original idea of the podcast actually came from like hanging out with our friends who have always like bugged us about like creating like a podcast or even a reality show, because we have hella stories to talk about, stories to tell.
Many stories.
Yes. And then also like every time we go on a trip or many stories come out from there.
Those trips are always interesting. Every time we go on a trip, someone's getting thrown off a boat, someone's just getting wasted, someone's dancing on somebody's faces. Like something's always happening, and not just saying for the audience, but for everybody in general. Like there's always some shit going on.
Yes, and honestly, like we are newbies. This is
we all are.
I guess this is the first time that we actually try to create something and try to put together something for a lot of people to see. And
it's the first time we're in front of the camera.
Yes, I'm honestly, personally, I'm more of a behind the camera type of guy. I'm the writer. That's me. Usually not. Usually
yes.
I'm not the person in front of the camera. But for this, I will be. We will be. And honestly, yes. No, honestly, again, back to what we're about, or what are we gonna put out there for you guys. Again, it's our stories that usually begin with a little bit of tequila.
Or champagne. We have mimosas.
Some mimosas, okay. Yes.
People get crazy with that. Yeah.
Some people get on top of the tables and dance. Move the people who don't know how to dance and like move.
Some people show up at 4 a.m. at the hotel and then they're not. They're just not all there.
No, but I just want to give a general idea of who we are and who we're gonna be, and so you guys can stay tuned. Stay tuned to our podcast. Our stories are usually going to be about our trips that we usually make, the people we hang out with, even people we worked with, because they have a lot of juicy stories.
Gossip. Lots of gossip. Yes.
That I want to bring to life. Okay?
So with that being said, we're going to jump into our first theme of
our main topic.
Our main topic
Yes.
of this episode, and that is going to be Miami 2020. All right.
Yes.
So,
and then let me pause you real quick there. Miami was actually the one or the thing that kind of pushed us to do this podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it was the main reason we went for it. You know.
There was just so much going on in Miami that, our friends, and actually one friend in particular, just pushed us to do this, and we
Yes.
decided to move on with this project. There was just so much going on even before the actual trip happened that we just didn't know like where to begin. So
Yeah, I mean, like we recently went to Miami, but there was actually an original plan, and the plan was back in April.
no.
So-
Let me take you back before that.
Before April, okay.
Based on our audience today, on our 2-person audience, there was a trip planned in September, maybe a year ago actually, because one of our very dear friends was gonna be it was gonna be her dirty 30. So we all planned to go during that weekend of September. Is it Labor Day?
Labor Day, yes.
Labor Day in September, and we were supposed to be in Miami either way during that weekend because our very dear friend was gonna be celebrating her dirty 30. So like I was given the task of like looking into hotels and whatnot, and of course me being the person that I am, I did look into it. Shit happened, and you guys will get to find out what happened between like us going to Miami and then us not going to Miami with that person. You guys will get to find that out eventually. But moving on from that. So then eventually,
Okay, so that was an original
that was the
plan.
original plan. That was the OG. And then we were supposed to go in April for a concert. I think it was Pride.
Yes, it
But
was
we were going because it gets
yes,
lit,
South
it gets
Beach
really
Pride.
fun up there in South Beach, and we were supposed to be there during that time with our friends and our roommates and everything. I guess I just give you guys away, but moving on with our roommates and everything. And it was supposed to be pretty lit, and then
COVID happened.
yeah, and COVID just like shook
Shook us all.
us.
Yes,
I
we
feel
were
shook
shooketh.
it. Our entire world, everything just went to like literally hell. Like work just became, it was fucking
Stressful.
nightmare.
Yes.
Everybody was struggling just to survive. Originally, the list consisted of like maybe like 8 to 10 people on the trip.
Yes, there were quite a few people. It
Then
was a huge group.
our very dear friend asked her husband if she could go, and then her husband just said no out of the nowhere, and just like.
Actually, at first he said yes.
But then,
Yes.
but then after COVID happened, he was like, "No, you can't go." And I was like,
Yes, and this is gonna bring us to I guess a subtopic of the people who said they were gonna go, and ended up not going.
"Yeah," but there was
And-
this other theory from one of our friends that said, "You guys, what if we're not meant to go to that trip? What if we die?" That was like some Jenny Rivera experience right there. Like I can imagine myself going on the plane and just like que me hagan bacon a la verga y ya nomás queda ahí mi
La
pezuña, la pezuña. Like, and she was like, "What if we die?" And I was like, "You know what? Like, either one, COVID's gonna take us, or we're just gonna die in the plane."
No. You know what?
What can
Nuestra
you do?
amiga es tan tóxica que ni COVID ni el avión la quiso.
COVID
So-
saw her and was like, "This bitch is crazy. I'm not
Like,
going
no.
there. I might just die right there."
No.
So COVID decided not to take our friend, which is I'm very glad. Thank God. COVID didn't.
No,
attack
but there
our
was
friend.
there was other obstacles as well.
So, one of the many topics we're going to speak in this podcast is baby daddies and toxic relationships and toxic partners. Just a few hours ago, I saw a post in my Snapchat about some toxic ex that was trying to text somebody. That was pretty fun. That's the thing. We got plenty of toxic exes, current, and everything in between. But yeah.
But honestly, one of the obstacles also kind of created that theory of ending up like Jenny Rivera, which was the fact that people were flaking or people were going to get the
Left and
passports.
right. Wait, no.
The passport was an issue. Yes.
Oh yes, the passport issue. Where was the passport though? Where was the passport?
It was lost.
Moving on.
No. It
Then
was
there
lost.
was somebody else where it's like long-term relationships where like you live here and then the other person lives somewhere else, and then that person still controls you. So you can't like. You can't do anything without posting a picture. You can't do anything without posting a video or checking it anywhere. And if you do, so this one friend of mine, a very dear friend.
Okay, I was just about to ask
Yeah.
who is this person?
That very dear friend decided to like post a snap with an outfit that she hasn't worn in Facebook. So, you know, the significant other that lives a few thousand miles away was like, when did you wear that? So she had to do like full makeup, full hair, full outfit, so that he will believe her that she was wearing that right at the moment.
Now, was all that bought with the 6,000 pesos that was sent?
Oh, God. That was like $300. What can you do with like $300?
Actually, I think
you can't even pay rent with $300.
Okay. Hey.
Moving on. My iPad went to sleep. But, so yeah. So anyways, let's just... Oh.
No, but thankfully we were all able to get on that plane. And we were able to go.
We got in that plane and we got there, and then there were some other people that like got in a plane, got off somewhere, couldn't eat, then got in another plane, couldn't eat, and then got in another plane. They went like 3 different airplanes, and they were hungry because those people can eat. They can eat. But
Did you have White Claws?
White Claws in the morning for breakfast is never a good idea. Last time somebody got thrown off the boat.
Yeah, no, but honestly, this Miami trip, which is what everybody has been waiting to hear about, you know, lots of things happen on that first day. You know, obviously you have to have your toxica present. All right.
But we got a few of those. But actually, you know what? Yeah, we have a few of those. But there's that one. There's that one that you're like, damn,
the
that
main
bitch is
toxica.
crazy. That bitch is a queen bee. That's the one, the toxic one. You know, and then she whips her hair and be like, yeah, that's me. Like, she embarrassed of that. Like, she just owns that shit.
Owns it, yes. No.
Do you want to dive right in, or do you want to jump into, like, all the subjects and then just diving into the first one? What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess let me just make a step back a little bit, just to give you guys, like, a general idea. Shit, I forgot to silence my phone. Just like a general idea of what the podcast is going to be about, you know, or maybe did I mention that already?
Yeah, you did.
I did. Oh well, you know, Miami has been the main reason, so I think we should just dive into it. You know, day one from the Miami trip.
So day one. Day one, we flew in overnight in a red eye. For those of you who doesn't know what a red eye is, or what a red eye is you basically fly overnight. So you leave at a good time in your local time, and you arrive early in the morning, wherever you're going to, wherever your destination might be. And the thing about that is, you feel like you only slept for like 3 to 4 hours, and then next thing you know, you're already having mimosas at 9 a.m. at your location, and it's like 3 a.m. in your local time. That's exactly what happened. We flew in
tortillas.
You guys, we landed, and then there was this guy in our trip. We went to have breakfast, and we were having
How
breakfast.
thick is the ham?
That's
what he was
asking.
asking.
Do you guys have tortillas?
Honestly.
Do you guys have hot chile? And I was like, no. This is a white restaurant. This is not a Mexican restaurant. They don't have chilaquiles. Anyways, food in Miami. My respects. My respect to the people that live in Miami, but like, you gotta have some spicy food. You gotta have like some chilaquiles. You gotta have some Mexican influence in your food, because the food there,
it's okay.
Nada. Flautas don't have. Y que van los chilaquiles, tortillas. Okay, Mexican food might be very repetitive, but very, very smart about like putting it together. So the very first day, you know, I think we got there. We didn't get a room until like 3 p.m. But that's because I sat there with my bitch face, like in the lobby for people to like notice me. And then they were like, "Oh, your room is ready." I was like, "All right." I was sweating my balls out. Like, it was hot as fuck. You know, it was humid as fuck, and we were just sitting there. I had like, boobs were sweaty. Everything was sweaty. Everything was sweaty. And then we just went inside the lobby, and we just waited there on the nice air conditioner. And then we got a room. You know, we got in there, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, did we take a nap?
We had to take a nap. Yes.
We took a nap that day. Are they taking a nap? We took a nap that day, and then I think we got up. We went to the liquor store. We got a few things,
Yes, because the other people that came with us, they were also waiting for their room, so we went to check on them with them. So that's why.
Well, anyways, we went to the liquor store. We got a few things. Um, we napped. We woke up, and I told Andy, you know, I was like, let's go to the beach. So we've been to for those of you that don't know, we've been to Miami a few times, and there's been trips where we just don't make it to the beach for whatever reason that might be. Maybe we're too drunk or too hungover, whatever that might be. We just don't make it. Anyway, so we made it to the beach, and then there was our roommates invited their significant others. So there was 4 people coming over, plus they invited another couple. So there was 6 people coming over plus ourselves, right? So there was 8 people all together. We're supposed to go to the beach. Me and Andy, you know, we got our ice chest. We got like
our beers.
We got beer.
Yeah.
You know, it's the first night. We want to take it easy. We don't want to get too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're waiting there, right there for them on the beach. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. And then one of our friends FaceTimes us. Hey, where are you guys? Oh, you know, we're right here waiting for you guys at the beach. Oh, I'm at the restroom. Okay, whatever. Like, let's just go. We're at like 13th Street and like Ocean Drive or whatever. Then they never make it. And I told Andy, I was like, Andy, the sun's gonna go down in like 30 minutes. We gotta like go or like get in or get out. So we go to the beach. We wait there, and I'm just like literally like turning my heads every 10 seconds just to see if I spot anybody. Sun goes down. Nobody shows up.
Llegaron.
Nunca. Naiden.
Naiden.
Naiden llegó. So then I told Andy, he was like, let's go. So we grab our little hielera, you know.
Típico que nos dejen vestidos
Sí,
y alborotados.
Llega el Andy con su hielera y lo agarra uno de cada lado, cada quien. And we just kind of leave, you know. And then, so I'm really blind, you guys. So I'm wearing sunglasses, first because the sun really hurts my eyes, and second of all because I'm blind as fuck. So
those blue eyes.
My blue eyes hurt. So I was wearing sunglasses because obviously we were at the beach, and then as I'm walking away, like I took them off because it was dark, so I can barely see shit. And then I spot somebody that I think I know, just based on the body structure, right? Like this girl, she has a big butt, and I'm just like, that's my friend. She was not. For the record,
Wrong person.
But I was like, yeah, let's go. And then I like recognized this couple guys. One of them had a fedora, and then the other one had like bleached hair. And I was like, oh, that's they're friends, you know? Oh shit! You're gonna bleep that out, right? That's my friend and their friends.
Okay, guys.
So we got there, you guys. You guys are not gonna believe what I saw when I got there. My friend was like, you know when you lose, I mean, I have 2 kids. I've never lost any of them, thank God. Or unfortunately, however you want to look at it. But you know when you lose like your son or your nephew or some kid and they're just like sitting in the middle of the street and they're just like scared. Like, that was my friend. My friend was standing there in the middle of the road, like bawling her eyes out because she was scared because she got into a fight with her boyfriend. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, we literally just had like a few beers. We're a little bit buzzed. And now all of a sudden, like, she's here drunk, crying and whatever. So the guy that told us to walk faster, moving on. And the girl that I thought was my friend, and the So Much Niceness guy, came and they were like, oh yeah, you know, like, she's not okay, blah, blah, blah. So we got there and she's like just crying and like bawling her eyes. I was like, what happened? Oh, you know, her boyfriend, being the toxic that he is, he just like, I don't know, well, they're both toxic.
Sí, pero no sé quién es más tóxico, la verdad.
Press 1 for her, press 2 for him. Anyway, so they're both toxic as fuck. And he apparently left her in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. But yeah, she was there in the middle of the road crying, and the people at the bar were just like looking at us like, what the fuck is going on? And then I don't remember actually who showed up next. Like, she was there, but then where was the other roommate, and where was the guy that was running, and the niceness guy? Where were they?
I think they left. If I remember. Yeah, I think they might have left, and then nos quedamos ahí with the roommates. Yes.
Thank you. Next.
Nos quedamos ahí, and then we just try to like convince her to come relax
Oh my
at
God.
the room
So
because
we tried to convince this one
wild,
roommate to just come upstairs and just calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. We gotta cool down for a minute. Maria's still recording. We gotta make sure. Oh, did I say her? Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta stop throwing beep out there, names out there. So I was just like, let's just bring her upstairs. Like she'll be fine. Blah blah
so
blah.
She can calm down just a little bit.
Bro, little did I know that was gonna be like something for the record. Like bringing her up to the room. I like my room cold. I like my apartment cold. I like right now. This is too fucking hot because we're outside and it's like 120 degrees.
Yes.
But when we got up to the room, my roommate decided to get toxic as fuck on me. Little does she know, I got.
Oh wait, hey. Remember, she got a little dramatic when you hit her foot.
Oh, I hit her foot. I literally beat her up, allegedly, so you can't sue me. No, but she got so fucking dramatic. Like, she was so. I mean, I've seen her drunk. It's not the first time that we've been out and like toxic, because toxic calls toxic. So like, I'm toxic, but I don't get that fucking crazy. But dude, oh my god, she was just crazy, man. Like that was some. I hit her toe. She wanted to go get her kid because her kid was apparently around the corner. But I'm like, your kid's like 3 days from now. Like, she's like almost a 10-hour flight, but sure. So I deal with drunk people in the past.
Of course, we have, yes.
Oh, so we have. Oh, I'm sorry, we have. Deal with drunk people in the past. So like, I just keep on like, yeah, yeah. No, sí, está bien. Sí.
And somehow we magically appeared in her story.
No, pero después de que le madrí el pie. Porque primero le madrí el pie.
Yes.
First I hear her toe. So here's the funny thing about that. Like, she's always like, with her daughter, why are you being so dramatic? And I'm like, but you're dramatic. So how can you expect not the little toxic one to be dramatic? But anyways, little toxic one. She'll be over here right now. Like, what is that? What is that? So, then our friend or other roommate was over here just being like, she had it. First of all, her nail was off.
Yes.
Have you seen that shit?
No.
Oh god. It just looks painful as fuck. Like,
it's probably painful.
Guys, I don't know. Like, like wearing nails, that shit. No, girls, I'm sorry. My props to you for wearing that shit.
Honestly.
She was
You're
like
so
bleeding, and it was just like I mean, she had so much going on in her mind. I think pain was not one of the things I was going through right now.
But tequila helped, though, right?
Tequila helped.
Yeah.
But you could definitely see the pain, like blood, and I was like, oh god, that's just, I can't do that.
No.
So we got up to the room with Toxic, and then Toxic was being a little bee, and then I am like, patitas de molcajete. Like, I'm 5'4", for those of you that don't know. I'm like 300 pounds. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
500 pounds. It's slightly thin. Anyway,
like
so
600 pounds of steak.
like 600 pounds of muscle.
Wow.
So so my friend, she's like 5'7", 5'8",
No, I think she's
5'4".
5'5".
Oh, she's just as tall as me? I'm just wider towards the sides. Interesting. So she's about 700 pounds. She actually came out of my 1,000 live pound with my other friend. Because one is 500 and the other one's 500.
Amy and Tammy.
Amy and Tammy. That's who they are. Which one's Amy? Is this one Amy or the other one Amy? The other one that got laid was the other one.
Yes.
Do you remember which one?
That one's Tammy.
The one with the, yeah. The one that I was like, I got hickeys, and I was like,
she was showing off her hickeys, yeah.
Te van a hacer carnitas, eso es lo que pasa.
He was hungry.
He was measuring the product. He was trying to see how much he was going to get out of it. Was that Amy or Tammy?
That's Tammy.
Amy?
No,
Tammy?
it's Tammy.
Well, Tammy's the other one. This one's Amy. So I got
Amy over
I got
here.
Amy. Literally, like her name is Amy now. I got Amy and I lifted her. And my other roommate was like, "Hell yeah, I'm down." And I was like, "This
I
is not
support you.
this is not WWE. Like, no, I'm not gonna tackle her ass out. I'm just not trying to get kicked out of my hotel, you know."
Yeah.
So I grabbed her. That bee had the audacity to start like throwing swings. I was like, "Bitch, I'm trying to save you. What the fuck?" So I was like, "Y la aventé a la verga y se cayó en el suelo." So she was so mad.
The phone flew too.
The phone, like she just threw her phone. I was like,
And it survived.
I didn't pay for
Honestly.
that, so like whatever. You want to throw that, throw it. And she was like, "No, you're being a fucking." I was called every fucking name in the book. I was like, I don't care. I've been called worse. It's all right. So then I think the other roommate was like, "Yeah, you know, like yeah, let's just hell yeah." I don't know, but she gave me some
was
kind of
cheering
like
you up,
encouragement
yeah.
words,
Yes,
and I
she
was
was
like,
encouraging
"I
you.
live for this." Somehow we got Toxic or Amy.
Amy
into
got
Amy.
yes.
We got Amy into the room, and then like I just like held her down in the bed, and she was just going fucking crazy. Do you remember what she said? I'm gonna throw-
Yes, because you were pressing against her stomach.
'cause I'm very tidy,
And then I'm gonna throw up, and was like, I don't care.
and I was like, "I don't care. You're gonna clean up."
Like,
And she was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna throw up." I was like, "That's exactly what I thought." But yeah, so I held her in the bed, and then she was just like, "Ah." And then she just started
Yeah,
going
no.
off about how she just wanted to like walk to pick up her kid. It was like almost 2,000 miles away, but
Away.
apparently she was gonna walk there.
Yes. Magically, just again,
Magically
how we
just show
appear in
up.
her story. Like a couple moments later.
So funny story, you guys. She was telling us about how we intervened in a fight with her and her boyfriend. Right? I haven't seen her boyfriend in like
Weeks, maybe.
weeks, literally
honestly.
weeks. And she was like, "Oh, but you know," she calls me Kuche. Oh, hi, friend. She's like, "Hey, Kuche, you know how when you and Andy showed up, like, blah 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 was in there. He was being a little bitch," and I was like,
You're like, yeah.
"I haven't seen him in
Yeah,
a few
oh,
days,
yeah.
but oh yeah. Well, yeah, he was being a bitch." Yes, he was. In her own little world, she saw us.
We were there. Hey, maybe we were there. We didn't know. We somehow popped up there. I don't know.
Were we that drunk?
Probably.
How many White Claws did we have in the morning?
We had mimosas.
We had mimosas.
Yes.
Moving on.
All right, guys. No. But no, we got her to calm down. You know, we gave her fries. And
No. She had the caucasity. She had the audacity. I bought her fucking McDonald's. Because, you know, you gotta know who your friends are and how to handle them. We have a very dear friend that lives in Texas. That you can't control that guy. You just gotta.
You'll
fucking-
hear about him
eventually.
later in later episodes. Very important.
Remember that guy that went like that to my hand? And
El
I was like,
manotas.
damn,
Yes.
with those hands.
Yeah.
I don't need to get digged down. I don't need to get digged down. I just need to get fingered. Those hands are big enough. Shit. There's no dick. There's no dick. That's all I need. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah. El baby shark. Better. Hey.
The ass clapping.
The ass
No,
clap. Oh my
it
god.
wasn't ass
so
clapping.
one of our roommates, anyways.
It
So
was-
we were at this restaurant, right? And then there was this LGBTQ bar. That was the Palace in Miami. And then, so they have these fans that you just kind of go like that, and then just kind of like clap, 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 clap. And then she like turned around. She's like, "Are they clapping their ass over there? Because I'm about to go over there right now and clap my ass." And I was like,
No.
they're not
They're
clapping their
fans.
ass. It's a fan. You can't clap your ass that loud. And she was like, "Oh, okay." Like she was just so
I don't know.
offended by the fact
Maybe
that some other
Tammy
people-
can.
Maybe Tammy. No. Oh, Tammy. Oh,
Tammy.
this one's Amy.
No, this one's
Oh,
Amy.
Tammy can. By the
Tammy
way, you
probably
guys,
can.
she charges $5 per clap.
It's
just for the
10
record.
actually. No. She's not cheap. It's $10 a clap.
Well, now that we have the podcast, it's $10 a clap. Right. Sounds good. Okay.
Anyway.
What's our next subject?
Yeah, we should.
We're out of time.
No, but we just have a lot more stories.
This is. Oh, by the way, you guys, if you guys think.
What?
I'll keep it over here. If you guys
Para que no
think,
se caliente, pues.
if you guys think this is just the last that you're ever gonna hear about toxic.
Mm-mm. No.
I see you. I see you. This is just the beginning of it.
Just beginning. You know, honestly, I
But
think.
I don't know who's worse though.
A ver.
Is it toxic, la tóxica, or el tóxico? Who's worse?
I don't know. I just like our roommate said, we have to see who drinks more. Honestly.
No, if you have beers for breakfast, you're getting thrown off a boat like that.
And if you have White Claws for dinner.
Or mimosas for breakfast.
You know, it's a tie probably. No, but anyways, guys, I think we ran out of bit of time here, and we didn't get to most of our.
Hold on,
Yes,
hold on.
No.
Let me tell you, on our day 2 for this podcast, we have Lady Tendencias, Los Tóxicos. No mames, Andy.
¿Qué?
Lady Tendencias y el hermano tóxico. Oh, y
El
el hermano
hermano
Tendencias, que quería tortillas para desayunar. Qué asco su vida, la verdad. Oh my god! And then, so we were at this room. Just a little clip. We were at this room where like
We'll give you a
there was
tiny
like
preview.
this slide doors. I don't know if I make this. Anyways, there was doors from the bathroom to the room, from the room to the living room. So you know, I was in my room, so I was just like, I saw things I wasn't supposed to see because they were like made out of glass. The doors and the windows were made out of glass, and then I just saw some niceness going around. So anyways, oh my god! And then we were, oh, Andy, this is too much. We were at a pool party. Yes, we were. And let me tell you, that was not fun.
No.
At least not for
honestly.
me. I'll speak for myself. That was not fun. I felt very attacked by my own comments, just because
Why? Actually, don't say it. We'll save it definitely for next week or our next episode. Actually, but yeah,
But
there's
anyways,
so much to talk about Miami. There's a lot of things that happen in Miami.
there is about
and
how many people involved in that trip. So there was
10 people?
toxic 4. So there was 8 people really involved in the trip, and then on the last leg of the trip, the toxics were almost all gone, and there was now Lady Tendencias.
Lady Tendencias, which is also we'll get to
Another
the story
episode.
of Lady Tendencias. Yes, there's a reason why we call her
Wait,
Lady Tendencias.
Do you guys know what she was gonna get for Mother's Day? Lady Tendencias.
Uh-huh.
What was she gonna get? Well, anyways, Lady Tendencia got beat down
In the bathtub.
in the bathtub because
she
you
was
know.
under construction. That's what I heard.
No. Okay, guys. No. We'll save that. So
You know,
don't
I gotta
say
find you
anything
guys a
else.
meme
No.
for that I've seen. Like, anyways,
All right,
business
we'll
is
save
never
that. We'll
closed.
save
There's
that.
always a
Definitely.
possibility.
No, we'll save that for our next episode, which we actually
Dude, but what about
might
the fucking
invite.
pool party though? So yeah, no, there's so many people that we can invite.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few people that are definitely have been there since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them might want to say hi,
I can say hi.
and she's actually Andy's makeup artist because she
Yes.
provided the makeup for Andy.
Yes.
For him not to
thank
be
you
shiny.
for not. Yeah.
Hey,
She's one of her
guys.
friends. Hey guys.
I am not toxic, okay?
She's
I
not
am
toxic.
Amy
No,
either.
No,
I am just me.
they have no relation
this is
whatsoever.
a roommate,
honestly.
so you guys might
I
see.
am only the makeup artist. Just the makeup artist.
She's just part of the audience.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
And our
I am
makeup
just
She
artist.
controls the
Yeah.
camera. She controls the mics. She
I control
controls
the lettering.
everything behind the scenes. So, you guys want to just thank her for doing that for us, for Andy to look like this.
Yes.
Thank you, Fran.
You're welcome.
Thank
Love
you.
your glasses.
Of course.
Yes.
Appreciate
Yes.
it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be back soon. I promise you.
Done.
All right. Bye, guys.
Friend.